Okay folks, welcome back to another update for natural gas. On the monthly, we're still in a bearish scenario down here. The CCI broken below its moving averages. On the weekly, it's in a neutral stage. You can see there it's within those moving averages, so it's pretty much a neutral positioning. And on the daily, it's broken down into a bearish signal as well. Now remember, when we trade, we always trade within the direction of the higher time frame. So if you're trading on the daily, we take the direction of the weekly trend. Now in this case, we only go short if the weekly breaks to the downside as well, in line with the daily. Now looking at the daily in more detail, you can see here we've got this support and resistance lines, and it's been bouncing in that range for some time now, and it's hit this minor resistance at 23.78, and it's bouncing further to the downside, giving us a bearish momentum. If we look at the 1 hour time frame, so again, we can only go short in this scenario with the daily going in a short or bearish positioning. Now you'll notice here the CCI down here is broken up through the moving averages, so we avoid going long or short until we see this break further to the downside. Now the price chart is still below its moving averages, although we want to wait for the CCI to also break in line with that. Normally the CCI trends in line with the price action. In this case, we just wait on the sidelines and wait for a more decisive positioning to trade. Again, going short only on the hourly, in line with the daily, or wait for this to break further to the upside, in which case we might see the daily break above on the going further in more bullish momentum. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. So here we've got BOIL. This is still very bearish on the monthly, although the CCI is not showing up for this. On the weekly, it has broken up into a bullish momentum on the CCI versus lower lows on the price, and that's still potentially declining, so avoid going long until we see a more conclusive break to the upside. And on the daily, we did have a bullish momentum here, you can see there, versus lower lows on the price, and that eventually bounced and hit the this little target range between the 23 and the 38% level. Now it did hit this resistance as well at 24.69 before making further downside and hitting this support at 8.14. Now it's got this minor resistance at 11.03, and similar to the natural gas price, it's actually breaking further to the downside, giving us a bearish momentum. If we go to the 1 hour chart, again going short only. Now you would have gone short, if I pull up the short arrows, you would have gone short in those little periods there. That's where it broke below on the moving averages of the price as well as the CCI. So again, only going short in the direction of the daily. And in this case, you'd still be in the trade, holding those short positions at the moment. For KOLD, you can see on the monthly, it's broken up past the moving average of the price chart. We've got no CCI on the monthly, but that's at the very least neutral, if not bullish, on the monthly. On the weekly, it did break up with a bullish momentum on this divergence on the CCI versus lower lows on the price. It bounced, and that's actually still rising at the moment with more recent highs. And on the daily, we did have it bounce off this support at 33.95, hit this major resistance at 85.10, and now it's currently in this little range, this minor support at 61.65, and making further move to the upside. Notice on the daily we've just broken up into a bullish momentum on the CCI, so only long trades should you take and be trading on the lower time frames like the 1 hour. So again, if you want to trade on this one, we're looking at bullish momentum only, long trades based on the daily. And you would have put in the long arrows, you would have taken those long positions there, and you'd still be in a trade today, entering on that one, and that'll give you a small little gain possibly. And I like closing it out when it breaks into that moving average of the CCI. That gives you a very early exit signal. Alternatively, you can actually close it out when it breaks this EMA 9 moving average, or even into these moving average ranges. Lastly, we look at UNG. Now this has been bearish for some time, and it's still showing bearish movement on the CCI on the monthly. On the weekly, we still have a bullish divergence down here on the CCI versus lower lows on the price, and that's still the price is still declining. So we need to see this break higher above these moving averages and give us a bullish momentum at some point, but that's still holding out. The CCI is still bullish on the weekly. On the daily, it actually has bounced off this major support at 12.57, and then off this minor resistance at 15.20, and making further declines. So again, it's only bearish or short positions should be taken based on the daily if you're trading on the intraday. And if we go to the 1 hour chart, again, short positions only, based on the daily. Whether you're trading the 1 hour, the 15 minute or the 2 hour, only a short position should be taken. And you would have taken that position when it broke below those moving averages, and you'd still be in a trade and coming close to closing out your positioning once it hit this moving average range of the CCI. So that's it for today's natural gas update. Hit that like and subscribe button to support the channel. Thanks for watching, and see you in a future video.